Welcome to Crestron Avia.
One of the most useful tools within a well-designed DSP is the ability to recall presets. They can make complex control tasks incredibly easy to accomplish with minimal coding efforts. In this video, we will look at how presets are implemented and how to create them.
Using the navigation bar, I will click the Preset button to get my presets workspace.
Currently, my presets palette is blank, so let's create a couple to see how it works. It's important to know that Avia presets are designed to be DSP specific, or even parameter specific. This means that I can have a preset that affects only one signal processing object, or even just one parameter of a single object. All other objects will remain unaffected. The scope of the preset is entirely up to you as the system designer. Just as I can have very narrowly focused presets for things like source switching, I can also have presets that affect many controls for rooms combining or other significant system-wide changes. To create a preset, I will start by selecting the values of the parameters I want to recall. I want to create a preset that will change how my podium mic compressor acts for different applications. My first preset will be a more aggressive compressor for louder talkers. I'll set the threshold to -10 dB and the ratio to 5:1, and include a small amount of makeup gain. I'll leave the attack and release where they are, since these three controls, threshold, ratio, and makeup gain, are the only three things I want to affect in this preset. I will select them with the Control left click. Again, I have the white selection mode highlight for these items. Next, I will click the new button to create a preset. I will be prompted for a preset name. I'll call this Loud Talker, and press enter. The preset has now been saved in my palette on the left.
You can see that the compressor is listed below it. This lets me know what objects are included in the preset.
Clicking the triangle expands to reveal all the possible controls within the included object. I mentioned before that I have parameter level control of what is saved in the preset. Only the parameters in white are part of this preset. The items in gray will be unaffected by recalling it. Each of the parameters values is displayed on the right, so I know exactly what will be recalled. I think I need a more aggressive compressor for this input, so I will need to make a change. I can adjust any parameter value by clicking on the preset name, and then the edit button at the top of the palette. Now I see all the included parameters in white are editable. I'll change the ratio to 8:1 and move the threshold down to -12 dB. I also see that I forgot to disable the bypass for this preset, which means recalling it won't do anything. While in edit mode, I can add an additional parameter by right-clicking on it and selecting Enable Parameter. Bypass is now white, letting me know that it is included in the preset, and I can change the value to off. Now that all my changes are in place, I'll click Complete to save my changes, or Cancel to revert and cancel these edits. Recalling a preset can be done from the DSP tool by right-clicking the preset name and left-clicking Apply. All the parameters defined in the preset will be recalled to the saved values. Note that the values in the block updated. Presets can be recalled from simple Windows programming, or from a touchscreen using our unique UI export method. Both of these methods will be discussed in our other videos in this course. This preset only includes a single DSP object, so let's edit it again and add a high pass filter from my EQ block. I already have the EQ object with the desired parameters. I just need to provide the ability to enable and disable the bypass functionality of the EQ. Once in edit mode, I will open the EQ object and Control left click the bypass band button. I am still in edit mode on this preset, so the EQ object is automatically added.
If I open it, I'll see that the only parameter that has been added is my high pass filter bypass.
Click Complete to finish the edit. And now I will have a high pass filter enabled when recalling the preset. Nearly any of the DSP controls can be part of a preset. Presets are also a great tool for switching signals through the matrix. Offline, I reconfigured the two stereo inputs on the DSP. One analog, the other is Dante. I can set up a pair of presets that'll toggle mute back and forth, feeding an aux bus. To do this, I will set the appropriate cross points to 0 dB, keeping the left, right channels intact. The first preset will route the Dante program to aux channels 4 and 5 by muting the analog left and right cross points. Control left click to select the 4 cross points, then click New Preset. I'll call it Dante Source. There it is in my list. The second preset will toggle the mute crosspoints on all 4 matrix crosspoints, allowing the audio to flow from the analog inputs and muting the Dante inputs. Reselect them with the Control left click. Click the new preset and call the new preset analog source. If you right-click and apply each one, you will see the crosspoints toggle. We are just changing which crosspoints are muted, and you can see them go back and forth. I now have a toggle switch for a pair of inputs that can be recalled directly from a touchscreen, or more likely within simple programming. This concept can be expanded to make complicated routing changes for any use case. Adding an additional processing object allows us to drastically change the operation of a system with minimal work. The next video will show how to place these presets or other controls on a touchscreen for the user to recall using our exciting UI export feature. Thank you for watching.